My guest this afternoon is Delta Goodrem. The new single, Out of the Blue, is out next Monday, the 8th of November. A new album called Mistaken Identity is out on the 22nd of this month. And we shall talk to Delta a bit more in just a second here on Wave 105. Good afternoon, this is Mark Collins on Wave 105. My guest this afternoon is Delta Goodrem. Tell me about the Sydney Swans. Now, to me, I thought they were an Aussie Rules team, are they?
They are.
They are Aussie Rules.
They are. Did you hear otherwise?
No, because they're all in all the biog and all the bump that I get from record companies and the research that we do on you before we have a quick chat. It said Australian Football League. Now, is Aussie Rules Australian Football League?
Yeah, that's right.
Ah, right. Okay, so football to us means soccer.
I know. So Aussie Rules, Australian Football League.
Aussie Rules to me are blokes in singlets bashing the hell out of each other, kicking a rugby ball in an oval-shaped pitch.
Well, there's definitely no padding there. There is definitely no restrictions. You can really do anything you like, I think.
And what attracts you to Aussie Rules? Because I still can't get I see it sometimes on Sky Television, and I just don't understand it.
Well, once you understand it, it's actually quite an amazing game to watch. Like, really quite clever. And you know, I've actually just grew up with it. My brother plays football, you see, and he as in AFL, sorry people.
Yeah, AFL, right.
Soccer. He plays for the reserves at the moment. He's 17 and he's a young draft, and he's my little pride and joy, my brother. So he's going to.
He's a big bloke, is he?
Yeah, he is. Like, he's bigger than me, so I really can't say he's like my little brother.
Because you're tall, aren't you?
I am. I'm 5'10".
Yeah. And you're into basketball, is that true?
That's right.
Still?
Big sport. Yeah, definitely.
Do you play?
I love all sports. I don't get to play now, but I used to play all sports all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Now let's talk about the new album then. It's Mistaken Identity. It's out on the 22nd of November.
Yes.
Are there many songs on the album? I hate to come back to this because, you know, we have covered it. But let's talk about the album. Are there many songs on the new album that refer to the past 18 months?
Well, they have to, because, I mean, my first album did as well. It was just that people were as aware of didn't have as much an insight into my actual life as they did on this record, I guess. It was just as open as honest as the first one, and it does reflect the past 18 months, and it goes through a lot of chain of emotions, and I think that I talk about it, and there's some literal songs, but there's also songs saying, you know what, I'm still singing, and there's a song called Little Too Late, just like, you know what, I'm still singing, you know, just kind of like singing away, just having fun, and then there's some real uplifting songs, and still really relatable songs that I think that lots of people could relate to, and it's not all serious. It's still intense. There's some intense songs, but it's not all so serious.
Is it darker then than Innocent Eyes?
It's got a shade of darker. It's definitely got a darker feel to it in general, but not in the way of something you go, oh. It's just really just talks about a lot of thoughts and feelings that sort of happened that probably didn't get it talked about in the first record because that wasn't in my life then.
Okay, is it doom and gloom or is it optimistic?
No, it's still optimistic. It's just like, you know what, it wasn't a great year at all, and there's some songs talking about the actual time, like July 8th, there's a song on there, Extraordinary Day, July 8th, which is the day I got told that this had come into my life, and then there's songs on there, Mistaken Identity, which does refer about my different hair and losing your identity and finding it again, and then there's songs like Sanctuary, which is talking about home, and then there's songs about miscommunication, where you just can't, like, get a relationship right, or, you know, like, just lots of things like that.
Because Out of the Blue, looking at the video and listening to the song as well, it starts off quite melancholy, but then it does get, like, big and optimistic towards the end.
It does, exactly. It's meant to be much more of a positive song. It's just very, I mean, it's open. It's completely exactly what I'm saying. Well, it's a new beginning, a new chapter of my life. Started the day when I thought it could be my last. Yeah. And it goes from there, and Out of the Blue, there I met you. So it just talks about that, and we feel this, I just want it to be full energy into your stomach when you feel about life. That was the idea of that song.
Because there's a duet on the album as well with Brian McFadden, isn't there?
There is a duet with Brian McFadden, and it's great to have such a great male vocal on my album, and I love the song, so I'm glad it could be in my album.
Yeah. Because are you aware of all the tabloid press you've had recently? You must be.
You know, I was aware of it, and I just sort of laughed. And we did the video this week, and I can't wait to see the video back, so.
Right. Because, of course, this is, if those who don't know, you were romantically linked with Brian McFadden. Now, let's take this in a time context. When you wrote the song and recorded it with Brian, I presume this is when he was still with Kerry.
When I recorded it?
When you recorded it and wrote it with Brian?
You know what, like, honestly, Mark, I didn't really ask anything like that, even when I recorded it. It's of course, like, I know they're still married, so it was like, it's not really my place to say anything. I'm doing a duet, and I go in and do my work and sing a song and love music. Their personal life, I wish them both the best. That's their personal life.
Yeah, of course. Now then, it's your birthday next week.
That's right, it is.
You're going to be
turning all of 20.
20, yes. Well, I remember my 20th birthday, long time ago.
It was yesterday.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. You're so kind. What do you want for your birthday, Delta?
Honestly, like, nothing. I'm really, oh goodness, I just hope that people are enjoying the first song, and because it's out on November 8th, so it's kind of around my birthday. So hopefully that'll be a good week.
Because your birthday's on the 9th, isn't it?
Exactly.
Right, okay, so the single's out next Monday, so as a birthday present...
If it goes really bad, that's not going to be a nice present. I'll be like, oh dear.
Okay, well listen, thanks ever so much for talking to us here today at Wave 105. Mistaken Identity is out on the 22nd of November. That's the new album from Delta Goodrem. The new single, Out of the Blue, is out next Monday, the 8th of November. It's Delta's birthday on the 9th, so make sure you pop out and buy it. Delta, thank you ever so much for speaking to us this afternoon. And this is the new single, Out of the Blue, Delta Goodrem on Wave 105. Delta Goodrem's brand new single on Wave 105 is called Out of the Blue. As I mentioned, it's out next Monday in the shops. A lovely lady.